Good morning, folks. This is Anthony King, and I am your host for Cigars for Breakfast. I had to give it a day to kind of think about what I was going to say. And the reason being, yesterday on the radio, Frank and Wanda asked the question, if you're involved with a man or you were to marry a man who asked you to help with child support if he fell short. And there was a blaze of women who totally flipped the script. And I thought for sure that all of us was on one accord. I don't know why I was surprised. I shouldn't have been. I found myself frustrated, but at the same time I had to look at it and view it, tried from both sides. So if you're involved with this man, in case you missed it, and he's paying child support, but he loses his job or whatever the circumstances were, and he had to ask you to help him pay child support, but this is your husband, would you help him? I was shocked and surprised that so many women basically said, hell no. I ain't finna help him. That ain't my child. We didn't have a baby together. That's his problem, his financial trouble. Now, I'm not going to call names, but I expected one person to say something out the side of her neck. But there was a couple of them that I was shocked that clearly said, I'll deal with your child at my leisure. What? Wait, hold on. So let me skip all this and just get to the point. You see, I'm pretty sure that most of us were so mad, not confused, that we all are told stepdaddies are just like daddies. Some of us ain't worth shit. Some of us are. Some of us are too caring, too overwhelming. But here's the problem. If I meet a woman and she has kids already, I already know it's a package deal. So if you live in my house or we live together, however the situation comes, if I was to deal with your kids at my leisure, in the wintertime like it is now, it's cold out here. At my leisure, doesn't that mean that motherfucker should be cold in my house? Because I'm not really dealing with them all the time. Am I right or am I wrong? I may be stupid just for thinking this, but let me tell you something. There's no possible way most of us men come into a relationship knowing that you have kids and we have to tell the woman, look, this how it's gonna go. I'm just after that ass. It's just me and you going on vacation. You're gonna have to find a babysitter. I ain't got nothing to do with them. They make my kids. We are not jungle cats. Please understand me. My responsibility is my responsibility, but that's also a package deal. If you don't like it, that's fine. I'm not going to force you. This is not a moral issue for you because not everybody thinks the same. You see, so many people always get things wrapped up to where they say, that's not my responsibility. That's not my bill. You ain't my daddy. So for me, I have to look at people and say to myself, look, me and you have to come in one accord. Me and my wife, if we have a falling out or an argument, I do my part, she does her part. Responsibility ain't too much to talk about. I know as a husband, I know that if your woman falls, you're going to fall. If you're on the road and your car takes 4 tires, you on the right, she on the left. I guarantee you, if you let one tire go flat at 65 miles an hour, you fucking up everybody in the car. Your job is your job, your responsibility. That's something that you took on. If you don't want to take it on, tell the person up front. And I think here in America and a lot of places, we don't do our due diligence by making sure that we're most upfront and truthful with the people. If you just want to hit, you just want to hit. If you just want somebody to pay your bills, you just want somebody to pay your bills. But don't play with the kids, even if they're not in your household. You see, women put this on a man by saying a package deal is a package deal. No. It's something that someone has to agree with, even if they think they can handle it, but they find out they really can't. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. You know how you used to date that stripper a long time ago, and she says, I hope you can handle, this is what I do for a living. You say, yeah. Yeah, and about after the 20th or the 30th dance, while you were sitting there and you saying to yourself, I think my schizo finna come out. Here you are with some woman's kids, your woman's kids. They're not yours. But you want the woman and she has kids. Those gonna be your kids. No different if a man has kids. You want the man and he has kids? Don't suck up to my kids. If you don't want the kids. If something goes wrong to where child support comes into play, this is pay to play all the way. You got to pay the bill. You got to help. And the women surprised me when they said, no, I don't pay that bill. Well, see, later on, I'm going to come out with a series. We're going to put this topic out there for you. It's called Woman Economics and Man Economics. See, some of you brothers and sisters, women and men, don't know the true meaning of a household and true meaning of a family. You see, what you think you don't pay is what you pay. So we're also going to put in light. What you don't know goes on behind your back also comes at a cost. It also comes at a price. Out of sight, out of mind, right? As long as you don't know, it don't hurt you. Well, you see, whether it's $60 or it's $500, if it comes out of your husband's pocket or it comes out of your wife's pocket, it comes out of the family's pocket. Because anytime any one of those bills come up to $3.99 and you or your significant other just spent $5 and neither one of you have it, $3.99 went somewhere. Somebody's got to be held accountable for that. Get ready. This is Anthony King, and I'm mad as hell, but it's a beautiful day. It's cold. It's 32 degrees. It was 28. Had to warm up. Y'all be blessed.